Good afternoon to all. This is Augustina Lata from Department of Management Studies. So today I am going to talk about leadership. So as we all know that it is a leader who is led by all the people. So without a leader, a team cannot be led. And this leader is not found in any one organization, but in all the places where there are followers or where there are more than 2 or 3 members, of course there is a need of a leader. If you take your educational institution, our leader will be our principal. If you take your IT sector, the team leader will be there. In the same way, in all the organization, in all the industries, factories, it will be led by either manager or a team leader or by a higher superior. Okay, so let us see what do you mean by leadership. So these are all the areas which I am going to cover. So I already told you, without a leader, there will be no follower. Nowadays we see in all the areas, for example, political leaders are there, and behind the political leaders there are number of followers. Whether the leader do the work or not, but it is a follower who is just motivated by his leader. So if the leader asks you to just go and do any strike or struggles, all the followers will go. So leadership quality is such that it should be a positive oriented quality only. But nowadays it's not like that. People are misled by the team leader, right? So here we are going to see the qualities which are good and which leads to the higher development of an organization. So the main aim of any leader in any organization is to attain the specific goals. Each and every organization has some goals. In order to take that goals or reach to that goals, a leader has to work hard along with his subordinates. So generally in the organization, we say it as a superior or subordinate. The subordinate are the persons who always works below the superior, and the zeal and the enthusiastic leader will only strive to get work done from his particular team. So her leader is backed always by his followers. And this leadership word is divided into 3 parts: lead, to guide or lead. To guide is nothing, to show the correct path. Leader, the person who guides, and leadership, the ability and potential skill required to guide others. So the next question arises whether this quality of leadership is available in all the people. No, not at all in all. Only few people, they possess this potential skill, because when under me there are number of people are working. For example, if 5 to 6 members are working under me, all 5 or 6 people, they all differ in different qualities, different traits, or in different psychological aspects. So in order to bring all together in a same stream, it is a leader, or it should be a person who should possess good qualities to lead them in the proper way. So this leadership, lead, to guide, leader, the person who guides, and leadership, the ability and potential skill to guide the others. And definition of a leader by Alan Keith. So what he says, that it is ultimately about creating a way for people to contribute to making something extraordinary happen. So what do you mean by extraordinary happen? Daily I am coming to college, I do my regular work. That is not a quality of a person or quality of a leader. I should do something extraordinary for my department. I should do something extraordinary to the organization to give the best input so that my productivity, my performance will increase. So the duty of a leader is to monitor his subordinates, whether the subordinates are doing something extraordinary for the well-being of the organization. And importance of leadership, initiates action. So the word itself says we should not be a leader who should sit in a place and tell that you do that thing or this thing. Instead of that, I should come into the ground, I should get into the field, and I should motivate my subordinates. And if you take or imagine a leader, you will think a leader should be a person, he should be well built in personality, he should be height, and he should be well fitted person wearing coat and suit. No, not like that. When you take Gandhiji as a leader, and we all call Gandhiji as a national leader, he was a thin, skinny person only, okay, and his dress was very minimal. So what is inbuilt in it was a good quality, what a patient tolerance which Gandhiji had towards in attaining the freedom for our nation. So the leader should be a person who should go in front and the followers should come in at the back, and he should be an initiated person. Next is your motivation. So motivation is always a thing which all prefers in the organization, whether it is a small organization, a petty shop, a department store, or a unit, IT sector, wherever the field, whatever the areas, because without motivation nobody would like to do the work. If persons are working below me and I do not motivate them, instead of that always I demotivate them, or negative motivation is there, or I just threaten them to do the work, nobody will do the work. So motivate your employees in the right way, give your positive motivation, appreciate them, then only the work can be achieved at the specified time. Providing guidance, not all the time. All the workers, we need guidance from our mentor, from our leader. So there are situations, even the subordinates, even the workers, they need guidance. Guidance, personal guidance may be needed, guidance related to work may be needed, or guidance related to any other activity. So whatever the guidance, when a person approaches a leader, it is a duty of the leader to guide them properly. So the leader cannot say, no, this is not my work, I can guide only the work, I can guide only the task related to your work and not your personal guidance. No, you should be a mentor, he should be a father, and he should be a good counselor to his subordinates. Creating confidence. So when a person loses his confidence, when he thinks that he is unable to do the work, so it is the leader who should give a good confidence, or who should build good confidence that you can do the work, you can achieve the task, you can build the task. So nowadays this team leader work we come across in IT sectors. So under him 5 or 10 people will be working, and he just led them in a cordial approach. If a team leader doesn't wants to guide or mentor his subordinates properly, the whole team will not do. Ultimately what will happen, they cannot give the output, they cannot give the estimated result at the proper time. So confidence is must in every organization, to say that I am there and I'll approach you and I'll discuss with you, I'll guide you. So this is the work of a leader. Builds work environment, and this is the environment where all the people are working, people of different categories, people of different mentality, people of different setup, everyone is working in the same unit. So here the leader has to build a positive work environment. He should be completely free from all bias, he should be an impartial leader. Coordination. So coordination is attained only when the leader knows how to delegate his work properly to all the members. So there are different members in the unit, and in order to complete a task, when all the 10 people, 10 employees, they do the work, then only he can attain the coordination. And suppose a leader, he is a partial person who is delegating the work only to 8 persons, and 2 are remaining idle in the environment, in the business environment or in the job place, they cannot get the best output. So coordinate all the workers, give the workers, delegate the task according to their potential skill. A person who is good in doing his machine work, he can be given that work. A person who is well versed in technical knowledge, he can be given that work. So coordination is essential in order to build teamwork. Attainment of common organizational goals. So whenever I am going to work, or people whenever they are going for any organization to work, each and every organization, they have a specific task, specific goal. The main aim of any school is to give best result. The main aim of any factory, any industry is to give maximum production at the economic cost. In the same way, the leader should be a person who should always focus on striving the goal of an organization economically. Continuous process. There is no end for leadership and leadership quality. All the organizations start from the era when the industrial revolution came into existence, when the industrial setup came into existence. Leader always possess. Leader are always there. So there is no area where there is no leader at all. So even there are 4 people who are doing sweeping work, there will be a supervisor. So he is a leader for them. So we need not imagine leader is a person, he should be a high-fi person only. He may be a person who is doing work at a low level also. And these are a few qualities of leadership. Integrity, he should be a person of trustworthy, honesty and transparency. So integrity means the place where you are working, you should show how much you are integral with each other, how much you are open to all the employees. A leader should be very honest towards his employees. And next quality is your innovative. So as we all know, innovative is something finding out new. So a leader in his workplace should not do the same routine task. Instead of that, he should innovate something new, because this is the era of technological development where all the people daily we expect something new that should be contributed to the society, and it is through a good leader he can plan and bring out something new to his employees, and by his guidance the employees can do that work and give good result. Honesty. So honesty is the best part which should be in the leader. A leader should not be a person who should create conflict among the staff members and see that something should happen wrong. So he should be a person who should lead the team in the proper way. Honesty is the best thing on him. Active listening. So the 2 important thing for an individual is listening and speaking. If I am speaking to someone and he don't have patience to listen what I want to convey to him, he is not a good listener, neither he is a good leader. A good leader should be a person who should have enough patience to listen whatever your employee says. So there are different level of employees in the organization. One level of employees may be higher official, second employees may be the middle level manager. So everyone may differ according to their educational qualification, everyone may differ according to their salary package, everyone may differ according to the potential skill. So each one of their problem also differs. So whatever, when your junior level employees comes to you to say something or to focus something about the department, about the organization unit, a leader should sit and listen properly and provide him guidance. Self-confidence. So self-confidence, if a leader has in himself, then only he can create a confidence among his employees. If a leader loses the confidence and if he thinks that he cannot do the work, and if he finds the task as tough, then he cannot discharge the task to his subordinate, neither he can direct, neither he can guide. So self-confidence is a pivotal importance. Then visionary. Visionary leadership is nothing but vision about future, forecast on future. So example, when this institution, when this KSR educational institution was started, probably 1 or 2 institution may be in the mushroom growth. Then what happened? Gradually it started to grow. Why? Because it was a leader who are Lion K.S.Rangasamy Aya. So who has focused on what to do for the generation, what to do for the next generation who are going to boom in this society. So based on that, Sir has established many organizations in this area. So this is how a leader should always focus on future and he should not just strive into the present. Then strong communicator. So who is known as communicator? A person who is able to communicate properly to his subordinates, to his employees, to his junior level employees, or to its team. So there are many possible cases where there is lack of communication. For example, if I am a leader, I am just communicating to person X, and this person X fails to communicate to person Y, Z, A, B, C, D. So what happens? The work holds on at one place. The work will not forward, or the work will not go in any area. It will not move at all. So a leader should see whether the communication reaches to all the employees, to all the level of employees at a proper time, and the work is done. So he should be a good communicator. Delegation. Delegation of the task, delegation of the work is very important. You equally delegate all the work to his employees, because there are, for a team leader, for a leader, 1 or 2 employees will be there who is very close to him, and he will always try to protect him or should not overburden him with work. And this is not just a leader being an impartial person. He should delegate the work to all the employees according to their capabilities. Decision making skill. So when there is an emergency situation arises, when there is any hurdles in the working environment, or when there is any situation which creates a panic for the worker, the leader should take proper decision and just give this decision to his employees. Problem solving skills. A leader cannot say that I don't know how to tackle the problem, I don't know how to solve this problem. He should take wise decision to solve the problem and should prove himself as a good leader to his people. Fair attitude. This fair attitude, there are employees in the organization who will say, leader is not good to me, he is impartial, he is not responding to me properly, or he don't want to hear what I want to say. Whereas when person X goes, he sits, he listens to his grievances, and he just consider him, but he is not considering my personal problem, he is just not considering my personal health problem, whatever it is. So this is not a leader should be. A leader should tackle the situation properly. He should always see all his employees X, Y or Z equally. Care for others. So you will think, being a leader, I am educated, I am earning a salary of 1 lakh and 2 lakh in the organization, I am just coming, I will just give decision to my people, to my employees, and there is no need that I should take personal care for them. That's wrong, because being a leader, we should have the necessary skill to take care of others. So when, or you can take that situation as empathy, you should see what I'll be if I'm in the same position. If an employee come and he says something about his health position, and he should not say, no, you should not do like that. And he should think for a while, if I am in his position, what will I do? So caring others is very important, not like that. And it is mandatory that there should be meeting, regular meeting between the team and the people who is working in the organization, and in that meeting they are free to speak out all the things about their personal life problem. In big organization, yearly once all the employees, they have a good meeting with their family members. So what happens is create a good rapport between the higher officials and the subordinates. Then self-discipline. Of course, self-discipline is very important. Being a leader, I cannot do anything, whatever I like. I cannot drink and come during my working hours. I should not have any bad habit. My focus is only on work, and I should not irritate or ill-treat people. I should be self-disciplined in the people. When the people look at me, they should respect me. They should not say, oh, he is a person, is fit for nothing. No, not like that. They should respect me on my site itself. And passion towards the work is very important. Leadership quality is not like that you come, you sit in your place and see that I have delegated all the work to my employees, people will do the work. You should have passion towards the work, because it is the passion which will make you to attain the success. And leadership style. So each one of us have a unique style of leading the people in the group. So here, autocratic or authoritarian leadership style. Autocratic, we all know Hitler. So autocratic leadership style means whatever I command you, that only you have to do. Because nowadays all the people, wherever they are working, they have enough knowledge to come out with innovative ideas. But this autocratic leader, he doesn't want to listen from the employee's side. Whatever the policies, whatever the procedures, what he says, that only the employees has to listen. Suppose the employee's employer, the leader wants to do the work or punish the people, no one can ask. Okay, but this is not prevailing nowadays, because here the trend has been changed. People have got all democratic. So this was the type of leadership long back. And democratic or participative leadership style, here both the employer and employee have an open discussion, and the employee will bring out more ideas, and even they can involve in the decision making process, and through the decision good inputs, whatever the necessary things that is required for the development of the organization will be taken for the growth of the unit, and that is democratic. Laissez-faire or delegative leadership style, here the employees have full authority to take decision, okay, and employer participation will be less, so employee can take decision for the well-being of the unit. And bureaucratic leadership, here certain policies are laid which you cannot change. Hierarchy order, இப்படி தான் பண்ணணும், or this is how you should do the work, monotonous work or routine work. If you want to bring innovative ideas, that will not be accepted. This is a policy of our organization. This is a routine work of our organization. This is how it goes on. So that is your bureaucratic leadership. And the last one is your visionary leadership style, who always focus or foresight the future. So is a visionary leadership style. So he always give importance to the present also. Based on the present work, if you focus on the future. So these are all about a leader, leadership and leadership quality. Thank you.